Hello everyone! Welcome to another mental health break with Spirit Sister, brought to you by Valentine's Day! Anyways, don't hate me, please. I know there's probably like a million Valentine's Day videos going up, but I wanted to do a special one because just as much as there's stigma around mental health, I feel like there's stigma around Valentine's Day too. Basically today, I just wanted to talk with everybody about depression during Valentine's Day, because the thing is, it doesn't just affect people that are necessarily ridden with mental illness. I think the important thing to remember is that Valentine's Day, you know, it doesn't really have to be singled out for couples or, you know, happy married people or people dating or whatever. Like, it really doesn't have to. It's just a holiday it's a day, a special day that is just about love. And so I thought I would do a video today just talking about why don't we make Valentine's Day a day of self-love as opposed to just a day for couples and relationships and that kind of love. It's just a day to celebrate those around you that you love, and that should include yourself. Let's focus on self-love. Self-love Saturday, aka Valentine's Day, but Self-Love Saturday, which is my new name for it this weekend. First things first, I mean, again, I am a mental health oriented channel, but today really it's not just for people who are struggling with any form of mental illness. It's just anybody that is faced with maybe a little depression or negative feelings on Valentine's Day. I want us to all take a step back and go, you know, what is this day really about? It's not about couples. If it's not about being in a couple for you today, then that's fine. You know, it doesn't mean that you can't still enjoy the day and that you can't have a positive experience. I even got I'm wearing a rose quartz for you guys, so I got like my love stone action going on here. I have a little bit of love bracelet, and I'm wearing red. So yeah, so I'm fancy. And also I have rose tattoo, so every day of the year is a love day for me. So let's start with just making time for yourself. So today is Valentine's Day. Maybe you're celebrating with a significant other, maybe you're celebrating with friends or family, maybe you're not celebrating and it's just a day. Set aside some time where you're not spending time with that significant other or your friends or anything, because in order to focus on self-love, the first step is to just enjoy our own company. Do something you enjoy today. I mean, if it's Saturday and you're working, and that's really unfortunate, I'm sorry about that, then after work, just set aside like an hour. You're like, yeah, you know what, I really want to go for a run today, I'm gonna do that. Or I really want to go do some shopping or watch this movie or do my nails or play video games. Like, whatever you like to do, just make sure that you do it, because self-love is all about indulging your desires and your passions, and honoring the things that you like, and just being true to yourself, honoring your true self. And you know, that, which I say that a lot, and some people might go, well, what do you mean by honoring your true self? By honoring your true self, I mean literally when you have instinctual feelings or thoughts or anything like that that feels really important to you, to voice it. And in that, you're just respecting yourself that much more. And I mean, what else is self-love about? It's about respecting ourselves in whatever way that means for us. So do something that you like today. Make that happen. Make time for yourself. Stay off social media if you're single, because it's not gonna be fun for you unless you can truly be happy for the people in the photos. Like, it's like there's a couple of your girlfriends that are in relationships and you see them and you're like, hey, I'm happy for you. Good for you. You do that. Like, and even not on Valentine's Day, sometimes it's rough. If you're just having a single day where you're feeling kind of like you'd rather not be single and you see that stuff, it can be hard. Don't spend any more than like 2 minutes here or there throughout your day, because you are not respecting yourself or your happiness at that point. You're just really not. But don't waste your time on that stuff. So, okay, so we did say take time for yourself, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the whole day or the whole night or whatever. Unless that's what you'd like to do, then by all means do it. I mean, I just got back from a 2-week trip to Indonesia. I went completely by myself, and you know, I had a really good time. Like, I'm pretty awesome. We had a great time, me and myself. Like, yeah, it was great. Surround yourself with people that you love if you'd rather not be alone, or alone for too long. And have your own little Valentine's Day thing. That's what me and a couple of my girlfriends are doing. You know, it's like we don't have significant others and we're happy being single in the place that we are. We're fine with it. But, you know, we maybe just don't necessarily want to be alone either, and we can admit that. We'd rather just spend time with people that we love. Still, it doesn't have to be someone we're in a romantic relationship with, just someone you love. Because again, Valentine's Day is not exclusive to couples. It's about love. And I love my girlfriends, so another thing I have that's, you're gonna probably say, wow, that's really cheesy. Why would you suggest that? At this point, if you've read my blog or you've seen my other videos, I mention journaling once in a while, and I love journaling. Especially as a mental health advocate and someone who's struggled with mental illness, I am a pretty firm believer in having a journal just to vent when you need to, and as a tool to recognize maybe certain triggers, or just connecting the dots between, you know, emotions and thoughts and actions and events and things. So, you know, journaling is good for a lot of things, but on Valentine's Day, on our Self-Love Saturday, it's good for writing yourself a little love letter. Write a list even, like make a list of some of the things in your life that you're just grateful for, some of the things in your life that you are just proud of or that you love about yourself, like physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, professionally, whatever it is. Why not do it on a day that celebrates love? Because you should always love yourself first. So Self-Love Saturday, write yourself a little love note and tuck it away somewhere. And when you're having a bad day or like a sad day, pull it out, read it, you know, remind yourself that you're important and that you do love yourself, and that you matter. For my last major point, I just put treat yourself, because I think, you know, like Valentine's Day is a little bit about pampering too. Like couples pamper each other. In a lot of ways, but there's some pretty large gestures, and sometimes it's just small, simple gestures, but whatever they do for each other, it's always pampering. And Self-Love Saturday is gonna be about that too. I think if you're gonna take some time for yourself, like I mentioned, maybe what you want to do in that time is do something for yourself you wouldn't usually. Maybe your depression kicks in, maybe you feel like, you know, I'm worthless, I don't deserve to treat myself, I don't deserve that. It's like, no, you do. Today is all about embracing how amazing you are and loving yourself first. So treat yourself if there's something, or just make yourself a really nice dinner. Like open a nice bottle of wine, just pull out all the stops and cook up something really amazing that you can brag about to everybody for like weeks. All I'm saying is do something you wouldn't usually do for yourself that feels to you like pampering. Do that. Rack your brain. What do you feel like doing that would make today feel a little more special than any other day? And just remind yourself about how special you are and how much you care for yourself. So everybody, that's my little list, my little spiel about Valentine's Day. If you are not in a relationship and you're seeing all these other people around, just try not to get bitter about it. And I know like sometimes it's easier said than done, but you know, that's a waste of your own energy to be feeling upset about other people's happiness. It happens to everybody, and like I say, mental illness or not, you might notice some sort of negative emotion about the day. Just focus on Self-Love Saturday and you'll make the most of the day. Just focus on yourself, respecting and honoring yourself and going after what you want in life. Then you just attract positivity and you attract good things. And if you're not in a relationship and you want to be, that's usually when you're going to attract one, because you're going to be emitting more of a positive frequency and you're going to be just focusing on your own life, and you're like, yeah, I don't even care anymore if someone comes along. But if they do, and it's the right fit, it'll just work out. So remember that. So thanks guys for watching my video. I hope it's inspired you to get a little creative and fun today, whether you're in a couple or by yourself or with your friends or whatever. Just do something a little different, mix it up, and embrace your self-love, and have a really wonderful, inspired day. Happy Valentine's Day!